Broadcasting from under the roof of Marlins Park as we are ready for game time. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Texas Rangers and the Miami Marlins. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
Right fielder, number 17.
Shin-Soo Choo is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Slow bouncer to the right side. That winds up foul for the second strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Up with it, Realmuto. A throw down to first, one away. Here's Elvis Andrus now.
Shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
Here it comes now to Andrus. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Throw gets him, 2 down. At the plate, Rougned Odor. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Gray ready with the 0-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And here's a ball hit in the air. Prado in foul ground makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's D. Gordon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading
first.
Off for the Marlins, second baseman.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Don't speed up his bat here, Matt. 2 fastballs, he blew right by him. I would have to come right back with another fastball. Let's see what he does.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. And Andrus will take this one in with 2 hands for the first out. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And in steps the dangerous Ichiro. And this is lifted to shallow center field. Yelich is after it. And the Marlins have their first hit of the season. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Coming to the plate now, Giancarlo Stanton. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And if he was guessing, he guessed right at the curveball that time as he waited it out to send it to deep left center field. He's going to have a home run.
Batting fourth, left fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Striding in, Justin Bour, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Skied in the air to straightaway left. On the move is Gomez. And the inning is over. Now to the plate, Adrian Beltre. He'll begin things here against Sonny Gray.
Third baseman, Adrian Beltre.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Ozuna is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Under it, Hechavarria for out number 2. So striding forward
Center
now,
fielder.
Christian Yelich.
Christian
He'll work on
Yelich.
keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Prado is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Now at the plate, JT Realmuto. He'll lead it off here against Cole Hamels.
Catcher.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time, and he's set down 1 away. Martin Prado now.
Third baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a little blooper to center. Yelich posts under it, and that's the second out of the inning. So stepping in, Adeiny Hechavarria will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
I don't know what was going on with him in the first inning. He had a bad first inning. This looks like a totally different pitcher here in the second. Really starting to settle in, really starting to throw strikes.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Now batting, Joey. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the 2-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
Hit out towards second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting 8.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Hamilton comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
Batting 9.
Here's Carlos Gomez. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there, a ball and a strike.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
Ready on 1 and 2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2 and 2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he...
And we'll have to leave it there as this... Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Center fielder, Billy Hamilton.
Now a bunt attempt here. Beltre scoops it up. Throw to first is going to beat him, though, as they're able to thwart the bunt attempt.
Up next,
Striding in once again, D. Gordon. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. And this will be hauled in by Andrus for route number 2. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Ichiro Suzuki. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. But right there is the second baseman. Dealing in for his second at-bat, Shin-Soo Choo. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those. Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
Lifted the other way to left center. After it is Hamilton. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Ready for another chance? Elvis Andrus comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And the pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Takes this the other way to right, and the Rangers are in the hit column. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double. Here's Rougned Odor now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Now for Elvis, that's his first double on the year. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that can do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
On to first, and there were 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adrian Beltre. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hit at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
Hit hard towards second. And that gets down out there for Beltre. Could be extra bases. In to score the runner from third. And he is into second base with an RBI double. So striding in, Nomar Mazara, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. For Beltre, he's at second with his first 2-bagger of the year. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Ozuna moves over. No trouble with this one, and he Giancarlo Stanton now. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Designated hitter,
and here's a ball hit in the air. Gallo onto the grass. 1 out. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Ozuna.
Hit on the ground out to short. There is Andrus. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Justin Bour. He flew out in his last at bat. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio. Getting ahead and getting them out.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. In is Christian Yelich. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Center fielder Christian Yelich.
That's lifted the other way out to left. There to handle it is Ozuna, and there's 1 away. At the plate, Joey Gallo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Hamilton going back on it. He gets there, and that's the second out. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Ichiro coming in. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the. Now in the box, JT Realmuto. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. Here's Hamels back at it now as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike 1.
Now, a mid-90s fastball is no joke, and that's proof right there. He threw it right by him.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Sent on the ground out to second. Odor is there. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Martin Prado now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Lifted in the air out to center field. Yelich is under it. 2 down. Here's Echeverria now. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Adeiny Echeverria.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
And no problem over there at first as he flags this one. Here's Carlos Gomez. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Left fielder Carlos Gomez.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Ichiro has a beat on it. 1 down. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Weakly hit towards first. Bohr charging this one, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in and looking for more, Elvis Andrus. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Hamilton is under it, and the inning is over. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Fastball too high to start him out here. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
And Beltre throws on to first for the out.
D. Gordon.
Hit out towards second. Odor showing off his range. Throw on to first, and Hamels has retired the first 2 in the inning.
Right fielder number 51.
Riding in once again, Ichiro Suzuki. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands.
He's done a nice job of getting those 2 quick outs before the 2 hitters come to the plate right now, because he knows what's sitting down there down the order. So you stick.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires this. Here's Rougned Odor now. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Second baseman, Rougned Odor.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, he's got himself in a good count right now. Down 1. He's probably looking for something to drive out of the ballpark, maybe tie this game up.
Pulled toward right center field. Hamilton is after it. 1 away. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with. Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked the guy up with it.
1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Another 1-2 delivery. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, look at Prado. The throw to first. It's in time. In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And that misses, ball 1. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. 3-0 now.
Well, of all the guys in this lineup, he's definitely the guy I'd be cautious with, especially with a 1-run lead. No surprise that he's treading lightly right here.
But this is going to hang up there just long enough to be. Giancarlo Stanton now. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Designated hitter.
Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball isn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
And he has a cut at that one, but misses 2-1. And the pitch. Well, he just threw that fastball by him. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Hey, that pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
Chu has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Ready for another chance? Marcell Ozuna. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And here's a fastball from Hamels to begin the at-bat as he climbs ahead 0-1. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
And this is taken in by Beltre for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Bour. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. That's inside. 2-0. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Ooh, that's one he wants back right now. Man, it looked like his timing was perfect. He just didn't barrel it up.
And that's lifted the other way out to left. On the move is Gomez. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Ready for another shot now. Christian Yelich. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Yelich.
Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
This has been an interesting game to watch. I mean, he's less than 60% of the time he's throwing that first pitch for strikes. So he's been having to throw stress pitches almost to every hitter.
Well, that's pretty much a no-brainer right there. If a guy misses that bad on a curveball, you've got to throw him another one. That was better recognition there.
Ozuna is under it. Makes the play. 1 away. Here's Joey Gallo now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And a ball. 1-0. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Chopped weakly to the right, but it gets foul. The 2-1 on its way. And this is fouled at the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. Digging in once again, Jonathan Lucroy. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. Turned on down the line. Prado's up with it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again, JT Realmuto. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. A ball hit to Andrus at short. And he's retired, 1 away. Ready once again, Martin Prado. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Martin Prado.
Hit on the ground out to short. In time to first, and there are 2 away. In now, Adeiny Echeverria. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And no one will get this one. Hamels into the windup. 0-1 on its way. A fastball that just misses inside. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So digging in now, Carlos Gomez. He'll be the one to lead it off, needing 1 to tie in the top of the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And here's a ball hit in the air. Bohr is there for it. He's got it 1 away. At the plate, Shin-Soo Choo. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Now the big overhand curveball makes him swing and miss.
That just can't happen. I mean, first pitch, if you know what you're going to swing at, you got to have a good swing. You can't take a bad swing on the first pitch of an at-bat.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Under it is Ozuna, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Elvis Andrus now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Chopped weakly to the left. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. So coming to the plate, Rougned Odor. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A called strike on the inside corner.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
A crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was outstanding in this one. I mean, we talked about his dominance throughout the game, and he allowed only one run. So to me, there's no doubt he was the story.